Hello and welcome to today's episode. I am your host Samip Bhattrai and I am thrilled to have you here. In today's conversation, we are diving into a topic that is becoming increasingly crucial in our interconnected world: the importance of cultural intelligence when serving others. Before we begin, I would like to take a moment to express my gratitude to our lecturer, Joy Adje, for providing us this assignment as a part of our coursework at the University of East London. Joy's expertise and passion for teaching have inspired me to explore this topic in depth. She is not only a knowledgeable instructor, but also a mentor who has broadened my perspective on the impact of cultural awareness in the service industry. So thank you, Joy. In this episode, I will discuss what cultural intelligence truly means, why it is essential in any role where you are reserving others, and share practical ways to build and apply it in daily interaction. Whether you are in customer service, hospitality, or just someone who wants to connect meaningfully with the people from diverse backgrounds, I believe you will find something valuable here. So let's jump right in. Let's start with the basic. What is cultural intelligence? Cultural intelligence, often referred to as CQ, is a person's ability to function effectively in culturally diverse settings. Introduction in 2003 by Professor P. Christopher Arle and Sung Yang. Cultural intelligence is about understanding and adapting to different cultural contexts respectfully and thoughtfully. In service roles, where we encounter diverse clients daily, cultural intelligence becomes a key skill in building genuine connections. So what does it mean to have a high cultural intelligence? Well, it's being aware of cultural difference, knowing how to respond, and ultimately showing respect in every interaction. Today, let's explore why cultural intelligence is so critical in the workplace and discuss practical ways to strengthen it. We have just finished the introduction part and what is cultural intelligence. Now our next segment is understanding of cultural intelligence in its dimension, which is also an important part as well as important topic in the cultural intelligence. First, let's briefly touch on what we mean by culture. Culture encompasses behaviors, beliefs, and norms that characterize different societies. An early definition comes from anthropologist Edward B. Tyler, who called culture that complex whole of knowledge, beliefs, arts, morals, custom, and more. Later, scholars like Koreber and Klokhan describe it as a pattern way of life that is both share and learn. Building on this, cultural intelligence is more than just knowing facts about an other culture. It's an ability to adapt across various settings with sensitivity. Defined by scholars like Van Dine, cultural intelligence is about recognizing, understanding, and responding to cultural nuance. Drawing on Gardner's theory of multiple intelligence, Peterson outlined 4 dimensions of cultural intelligence that are crucial for effective cross-cultural engagement. And that 4 dimensions are linguistic intelligence, spatial intelligence, intrapersonal intelligence, and interpersonal intelligence. So what is linguistic intelligence? It is finding the right words to express yourself. And spatial intelligence means reading and understanding people and nature. And the intrapersonal intelligence is understanding your own thoughts and emotions. And the last but not the least, interpersonal intelligence, which means sensing the thoughts and motives of others. Together, these facets enable us to navigate diverse cultural interactions successfully. Now we'll discuss about applying cultural intelligence through managerial, competitive, and structural perspective. These 3 key components of cultural intelligence are one of the most unique perspectives which help increase the connectivity as well as build up the workforce environment from the core level, which enhance the productivity, efficiency, as well as establish the strong connection with customer as well as with organization. The concept was initially developed by Christopher Arle and Sun Yang and has evolved to include individual and organizational firm level perspectives, which we will discuss further in this topic. Now let's discuss how cultural intelligence is applied from these 3 unique perspectives: managerial, competitive, and structural. This viewpoint highlights the importance of cultural intelligence in professional setting. Managerial cultural intelligence. In management, cultural intelligence is an asset, especially with the top management teams or TMT. Research shows that traits and understanding of a TMT can significantly shape a company's strategies and performance. Managers with high cultural intelligence are more adaptable, able to read the external environment and make decisions that support the organization's success in global marketplace. For leaders, having cultural intelligence can influence the entire direction of company, helping it to thrive across cultural boundaries. Now the second one is competitive cultural intelligence. From a competitive perspective, cultural intelligence is essential for crafting strategies that adapt to well-different cultural market. For example, a company with the cultural intelligence can create unique opportunities to stand out and attract diverse customer bases. According to Wernerfeld, firms can leverage resources to build barrier against competitors. A culturally intelligent organization therefore uses cultural intelligence as a tool to boost brand loyalty, increase adaptability, and foster a strong, enduring customer relationship. Now, the third one is structural cultural intelligence. Finally, structural cultural intelligence is about navigating both formal and informal organization norms, especially in multinational teams where employees might have vastly different communication style and expectations. Structural cultural intelligence allows for smoother interaction and collaboration with global teams, helping employees to work together effectively and build cohesive relationships across cultural divides. This perspective demonstrates that cultural intelligence is more than just an interpersonal skills. It is a strategic advantage for leaders, companies, and teams looking to excel in multicultural environment. Now we'll discuss about why cultural intelligence matter in the workforce. I think this is also one of the most important part of this podcast. In today's diverse workforce, cultural intelligence is invaluable. High cultural intelligence organizations tend to have better productivity and innovation as they can integrate diverse perspectives. Employees with cultural intelligence are more likely to collaborate effectively, resolve conflict, and enhance the organization's adaptability in global market. One of the main advantages of cultural intelligence in the workplace is its impact on communication. When employees understand each other's cultural backgrounds, they can bridge communication gap, reduce misunderstanding, and build trust. This is particularly valuable in customer relations, as culturally intelligent employees can provide more sensitive, personalized service that improves the customer satisfaction and loyalty. Beyond communication, cultural intelligence also contributes to inclusivity. Employees feel valued when their cultures are respected, which foster engagement, satisfaction, and retention. Leaders with cultural intelligence can create an inclusive work environment that motivates and inspires, tapping into unique strength of each culture to drive innovation and solve complex problems. Orle and Moaski also included that organizations with high cultural intelligence are better positioned to expand into global markets, adapt their products and services to diverse customer needs, and respond to cross-cultural challenges, which gives them a competitive edge in the global economy. Furthermore, according to the research published by Schools for CEOs, 76% of senior business leaders lack cultural intelligence, hindering their chances to creating a greater sense of belonging and inclusion within their teams. Owing to its impact on team building and diversity of opinion, cultural intelligence is becoming an increasingly important skill in business. Here are some of the key reasons cultural intelligence is important in workplace. The first key reason is boost productivity and innovation. Cultural intelligence enhances productivity and drives innovation by fostering collaboration across cultural differences. Employees with cultural intelligence work harmoniously and bring unique perspectives, enabling them to solve complex problems through the diverse ideas and experience. Second one is enables effective communication. Cultural intelligence is essential for creating effective communication in large organizations, helping bridge gaps, prevent misunderstanding, and build trust. This skill strengthens relationships with global partners, clients, and stakeholders, supporting long-term partnership and reducing miscommunication risks. And the third one is enhances customer relations. As business expands globally, cultural intelligence enables teams to understand diverse customer needs, delivering culturally sensitive service that boosts customer satisfaction and loyalty. Cultural intelligence helps avoiding misunderstanding that could harm customer relations and reputation. And the last one is build inclusive workplaces. Cultural intelligence supports diversity and inclusion effort by creating workplace where employees feel valued and respected. This inclusive culture improves employee satisfaction, engagement, and retention, making it a key factor in supportive work environment. As we discuss about why cultural intelligence matter in workplace, and it is cultural intelligence is one of the most important things in the workplace for the customers as well as employee satisfaction. And this also underscores why cultural intelligence should be a priority for leaders who want to support team cohesion and productivity in diverse workplace. Now we will discuss about the real life example about the Marriott International commitment to cultural intelligence. A real-life example of cultural intelligence in the hospitality sector can be seen in Marriott International commitment to understanding and meeting the needs of guests from various cultural backgrounds. Marriott has applied different cultural training for its staff, especially in the region with distinct cultural expectations, to ensure a high level of cultural sensitivity and tailored service. For instance, in Marriott hotels across the Middle East, staff are trained to respect guest preferences for privacy and modesty, and also providing separate gym and pool times for men and women. The hotel also offers different facilities including halal certified food options, amenities like prayer mats, Quran and directional sign for Mecca in the guest room upon request. This culturally intelligent approach allows Marriott to deliver a personalized experience that respects the values and customs of its guests, thereby enhancing guest satisfaction and loyalty. Such implementation and positive action helps to maintain the standard of organization as well as also shows that how they serious on workforce diversity. As groups in Fairham point out, cultural intelligence is essential for leaders and organizations in the hospitality industry to manage diversity effectively and create inclusive environments that respect guest cultural differences. Additionally, studies have shown that guests are more likely to return to the hotel that recognizes and accommodates their cultural needs, which in turn positively impact that hotel brand loyalty and market positioning. Marriott's approach demonstrates that cultural intelligence goes beyond simply avoiding cultural misunderstandings. It enables the hotel chain to proactively serve diverse guests in a way that feels personalized and thoughtful, a crucial factor in competitive global market. Furthermore, this approach not only builds a positive experience but also gives Marriott a competitive advantage. They are not just offering a place to stay, they are showing a genuine respect for their guest values, which build a deeper connection and trust. Now we are in the last part of the episodes. Let's make a moment to reflect on everything we have covered about cultural intelligence and its importance in the world of service. We started by exploring what cultural intelligence really means, its origin, its definition, and how it enables us to connect more effectively in culturally diverse environments. We learned that cultural intelligence is not just about knowledge, but also about adopting our behaviors and attitudes to our genuine respect in every interaction. Next, we dive into the broader understanding of culture itself, along with the four dimensions of cultural intelligence: linguistic, spatial, intrapersonal, and interpersonal intelligence. These dimensions show how cultural intelligence operates on multiple levels, allowing us to navigate both external behaviors and internal motivation in cross-cultural settings. We then discuss cultural intelligence from three key perspectives: managerial, competitive, and structural. We saw how cultural intelligence at the managerial level supports leaders in adopting strategies, how competitive cultural intelligence creates a distinct edge in diverse markets, and how structural cultural intelligence fosters seamless interaction with the multinational team, enhancing cohesion and performance. We have also touched on why cultural intelligence is so critical in workforce today. In our globalized world, cultural intelligence enables us to communicate more effectively, prevents misunderstanding, and foster inclusive workplace. Organizations with high cultural intelligence benefit from enhanced teamwork, better problem solving, and great ability to attract and retain talent from diverse backgrounds. To ground these ideas in a real-life example, we looked at Marriott International approach to cultural intelligence, seeing how they use it to create personalized guest experience that respect cultural preferences. This example demonstrates that cultural intelligence in practice is not just about avoiding cultural missteps, but about intentionally building trust and loyalty through culturally sensitive service. Cultural intelligence, as we have discussed today, is an invaluable skill that can shape our personal and professional lives, allowing us to foster inclusive environments and build meaningful connections. Each of us has the opportunity to build cultural intelligence in our everyday connections, and by doing so, we can contribute to a more respectful and understanding world. Thank you so much for joining me today. I would like to once again extend my heartfelt thanks to my lecturer Joy Arche for encouraging me to explore this topic. And a special thanks you to my friends and colleagues whose support has been invaluable throughout this journey. It's been a pleasure to share this experience with them, and I am grateful for their insights they have offered along the way. If you found today's episode insightful, please consider sharing it with others who might benefit from learning about cultural intelligence.